All right, we'll rank up once we do like 2, 3 more jobs. Day for field studies. Should probably have turbo mode on for scenes in the future. Because like 80% of the time they'll do stuff like Sarah's introducing her weapons. We're gonna hang on every animation for like 9 seconds, and I'm like, you're an upscaled Vita game. This doesn't look that good. I don't know why we're hanging that long.
Ohayo. 2人とも早いんだ。
言っておくが、君のことだって同じ班になったからといって慣れ慣れしくしないでもらえるか。
マキアス。副委員長殿は随分
なんだと。
おはようございます。
委員長、フィー。
あはみんな揃ったみたいですね。早速出発しましょうか。
そうだな。まだ列車の時間はあるけど。別に構わんぞ。
僕も依存はない。
それじゃあレッツゴー。
Ah, yes, this way. I'm excited to use all the different people. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach before noon. Looks like you guys are already having your tickets. Yeah, train should be arriving any minute now. Saint Arc is where we're going. It's about as far from Trista as yours. Yeah, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. Never ridden on a train for so long. I think we're gonna, like, make a pinball machine or something. Guess they're still, doing that. I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. If anyone can do it, it's you. Do what? Make them stop being bitches. I could make it work, but I suspect you have a better chance. You really think it's even... Well, that's them. Guess we should buy our tickets and line up. If we must. Though I loathe to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Man, this dude. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. How long do I have to wait to get your backstory that makes you not as insufferable as possible? Because, good lord, he's so much worse than Juices. Because he's just so mad at all times. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. Next one will be arriving soon. Here we are on the road to adventure. Here on this lovely train. Here I am sitting next to a person who hates me. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? That sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Juices? You're from that city, right? That's what you want, I'll oblige. Are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Yes, absolutely. You are intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam. You've spent every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. I'm so bad. It's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. Last month, Group B got an E. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one. Do you two really want that to happen again? I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best buddies. No. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we'll all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on. That doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working toward the same thing. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy. Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we'll have to work together. What? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. And get just as frustrated when the other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor. There's no denying that she's strong, incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links, we may have at least evened the odds just a bit. You would have. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost. Exactly. Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Gaia seems like the type you could work with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. I get it. It's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude. Indeed, I'd prefer not to cooperate with this piece of shit, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying, until the trip is over, we'll call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I'm more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate. That's a significant improvement over last month. I feel a little better. This is an improvement. I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. And thus we headed east, through the Cruisin' main line. Then we hit Selvig. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareahard is the most important city in the eastern Kruzen province. Population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Kruzen province as a whole is widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Gems and fur are regarded as Bareahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artisan Street in southern Bareahard, yeah. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallr that specializes in gems produced there as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you already are quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is at its heart a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. Really true, huh? Heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct, however, from Artisan Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse, to the central plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships. Bareahard is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Alberia house, hold in particular, at its center. People are probably going to be like, hey, why do you pronounce it that way when it's like an Ia? So why are you going A? And my answer to that is, I was saying it with phlegm earlier. This is an improvement. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Bareahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you're fancy becoming very friendly with the army. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging in a weird sort of way? Feels like we're making progress. Machias. I hate having to cooperate him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing Group B. I'll call a truce. I'd almost forgotten that Machias had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about I don't think you're a deceitful noble sympathizer, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm agreeing to a truce. I haven't forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough. Why would you thank me? I guess he doesn't hate me. He's just kind of a bitch. Okay. How about we play Blade instead? I have no choice. We must battle. I've been waiting days to do this yet again. Why did they give me so many fucking counters? I don't approve of that. Bolto. Alright, I can work with this. Boom. Boom. A boom. Mirror. Bolto. Son of a bitch, I can't do it! It's over! It's over! I was given the absolute worst fucking hand. Machias. Show me what you got. I can work with this. Fuck off. 6. Bring it back. You. I'm gonna fucking beat you to death. 7. Alright. 7. 9. Mirror. Bolt. Oh, really? Mirror. Mirror. It's mostly luck anyway. Yeah, I thought so. Emma. I knew Guys was right about you. What do you mean? He said if anyone can do it, it's you. And look, you already like did it immediately. That's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down. What are you whispering about? Rather suspicious. It's nothing. We're just talking about Blade. Totally. Hey, play Blade with me. The battle, once again, will commence. Alright, that's a 6. I'll mirror it. What a bitch. Boom. Okay, how about a 5? Fine then. You're making me mad. 8. 15. A 5. Pretty decent. Bolt it. Nice restore. Mirror it. Out. You're nothing before my power. Juices. Face me in combat. Now let us see. 6. 9. Fine then. Now this is a true set. Alright. Gimme. I don't think so. I fucking want to rip you to shreds. Fine then. This is no problem for me. Bolt it. Do I bolt now or later? I'll later. Tie it again. What do you mean I lose? I can just play my next card. I clearly don't know how this game works because I assume that I can keep going. We're gonna stop talking. Well, we go south from Seldic all the way down. We pass through the granary region. It's a nice view. Zoom. Zoom. Classic. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bareahard. Yeah, we should be there in roughly an hour. We may yet arrive by noon after all. Well, here we are. Ah, it's Lord Jesus. Welcome back. Pleasure to see you again. Amazing. Can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to welcome him. He's a real VIP. Whatever that means. I've returned here as a student of Thor's to conduct a field study. I believe you are informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired. Well, yeah, but you're a child of that Alberia household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Allow us to carry your luggage. We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates. Huh? Lord Rufus.
兄上。え？
親愛なる弟よ。3ヶ月ぶりくらいかな。いささか早すぎる再会だが、よく戻ってきたと言っておこう。
はい。兄上もそう謙遜で何よりです。
そしてそちらが7組の諸君というわけか。
はい。
自分たちのクラスのこともご存知でしたか？
ああ、弟からの手紙に書いてあったからね。ルーファス・アルバレア、ユーシスの兄にあたる。まあ恥ずかしがり屋の弟のことだ。私という兄がいることなど諸君には伝えていないだろうがね。
兄上。
He's being toyed with. I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
さて、立ち話もなんだ。このまま諸君の宿泊場所まで
兄上。
外に車を止めてある。改めてようこそ翡翠のコートバリアハートへ歓迎させてもらうよ。士官学院7組の諸君。
なるほど。今回の実習の課題を。
ああ、父の代理として私の方で一通り取り揃えた。まずは受け取りたまえ。
確かに。
しかしこれも女神の巡り合わせというものか。シュバルツァー卿のご子息が私の弟の旧友となるとはな。
父をご存知なのですか？
ユミルの領主テオ・シュバルツァー男爵。その昔テート近郊で開かれた鷹狩りでご一緒させてもらった。その折に狩りの作法や心構えを一通り教わってね。もう10年前になるか。
はい。相変わらずの狩り道楽ですが。
それは頂上。そしてそちらはレーグニッツ知事のご子息だな。
ええ、ご存知でしたか。
最近テートの公式行事などで何度か顔を合わせていてね。立場の違いはあるがいろいろと助言をしてもらっている。これも何かの縁だろう。今後とも弟をよろしく頼むよ。
その前向きに検討させていただきます。
結構。そちらの可憐な諸君もよしなに。さぞ弟の学院生活に潤いを与えてくれているのだろうな。
恐縮です。
それほどでも。
兄上、俺のことはいいでしょ。それよりもまさか宿泊場所というのは。
愚問だな。我らの実家たる公爵家上官に決まっているだろう。と言いたいところだが、好きにせよとの父上の言葉だ。町のホテルに部屋を用意させた。その方が実習とやらに心置きなく集中できるだろう。
ねえ、正直助かります。
さて、短い間だったが楽しい諸君の宿が見えてきたぞ。
Well, thank you for the escort. And thank you for arranging our hotel. Think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet. But I have business I must attend to in Heimdallr after we finished here. Will you be going by airship? Indeed, representing our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. I may not be the most affable person, but please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess' blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So that was Rufus Alberia, heard rumor. He's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person is easy to see where the reputation originated. Seems like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Made a point of showing consideration for my dad, too, even though he's low-ranking. And he effortlessly thrust Juices into the role of a cute little brother. Would have preferred you not to see that. Though I must admit I wasn't expecting him to leave Bareahard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. Nothing that concerns you. We should check in and begin our work. Come on, let's go get this done. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came to drop off our belongings and then we'll be leaving immediately. Please show us to our rooms. Alright. If you'll allow me to escort you to the western wing, we have a fine suite. We have individual rooms reserved for each classmate. Wait, I believe I told you before we're here for studies. The excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. We require only 2 rooms, co-ed. Will that be okay? Yeah, sure, why not? We're students, we should be treated as such. We can finally start working on our field study test now. We've wasted more than enough time as it is. Alright, let's crack open the envelope. What? The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them? If this strikes your fancy, find me in the terrace outside the Sorcier restaurant. That's fucking nuts. Put a ring on it. Like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. And then there is the Aurochs Canyon Path, and there's a monster there called the Fate Spinner atop a cliff partway. Study area is defined as a 100 selge radius around north and east Bareahard. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. 1 request from a noble, followed by 1 from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance. Monster one sounds irritating. What do they mean by report to Aurochs Fort on this one? Aurochs Fort sits on the opposite side of the Aurochs Canyon, the provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble. Should probably save that one for last. I'd advise that regardless, the path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way. Fine then, I guess we're not doing that one first. I was gonna do that one first. What a shame. Video games. They're so linear, man. Can't believe it. This, Final Fantasy 13, same quality. That's not true. This one's worse. Let's keep going. We've got one right here. Alright, now that I've had a conversation with Richard, how about you? Ah, might those uniforms be from the military academy? Assume you must be the students Lord Rufus mentioned then. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give some work to some students who came along for some manner of field study. I love how low poly these dudes are. They look terrible. This dude especially with his hair. What was your request? I had no idea you were here with these commoners. Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Let's see. Your request stated you wanted a bath salt. I'd like to request you procure some pink salt. That's a rather difficult request. Fret not, I can change it. Nah, that won't be necessary. It's a request. We'll do it. Need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it, much like we need to for the monster. It's closer to Auroch's fort than it is to the city, so it won't be an easy journey. Why are they putting salt in a bath, though? Putting salt in bath water warms the body. I don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects. Sounds like something only nobles could afford to do. Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go. Let's get the request from Artisan Street settled before making our way over there, though. Alright, Artisan Street is right this way. Thanks for watching. Videos like this are only possible thanks to the generous support of my supporters over on Patreon. And you can see the names of my various supporters going across the screen right now. But I did want to highlight my top-tiered supporters that are in two groups. First up, we have the Wayfinders. They include Azure Counselor, Dronic LX, Haas Bear, Javier Porksword, Lasky 3, Matthew Cassidy, Mitzi, Mr. I Like Bacon, and the Dungeon Master. But of course, standing even above them are my top-tiered supporters, the organization, the few, the proud, the 3 people that paid me $50 a month. They include Colleen Suarez, KC, and WTF Spider-Man. Thank you so much to all of my supporters, big and small. If you would like to contribute and make sure these videos can continue to happen, you can do so over at patreon.com/KZXcellent. Every little bit counts and is appreciated. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.